Same.
Good afternoon, family and friends. My greetings to you on this afternoon, on this very sad occasion where we all gathered here to say goodbye to our loving mom, sister-in-law, cousin, sister, Krishnaveni, also known as Krishnaveni Naidoo. I am Jeevarani Munsami and I'm your program director for today as well. We have a few speakers lined up and that will be delivering eulogies and as well as messages from people, several people that are not able to be here today. I will now hand you over to the Saiva Varipata Karagum of Tongat, the Tongat branch, to lead us, to take over the rest of today's proceedings. Thank you very much. Let us stand. May I request all those who like to view our late person to please come forward. You are welcome to come to the left, view the face, and then you can sympathize with the bereaved family. Thank you so much.
அடையும் Bye.
Deliver eulogy on behalf of Krubi's family. Thank you so much, Mr. Cheddar.
The program director, relatives and friends, the eulogy to Krishnaveni Naidoo, only known as Krubi. Krubi was born on the 7th of January 1954. She was born to the late Mr. G.C. Naidoo and the late Mrs. P. Naidoo. Krubi's siblings are Seelan and Iran. The Naidoo family hails from Mabel. The family relocated to Sydenham in the early 1960s. Krubi received her primary education at the Springfield Model School. Thereafter, she attended the Centenary High School in Asheville. The Naidoo family then set up home in Naidooville, Tongaat in the early 70s. Krubi met Silla, also known as Ellen, at a family party in Naidooville Both of them got to know each other even better as they worked at the David Whitehead's fabric outlet until they were retrenched. Krubi married Siva, the son of the late Mr. D.A. Naidoo and the late Mrs. A. Naidoo, on 18th November 1978. They were blessed with 3 beautiful children, Sunay, Sampiran, and Devanay. Krubi will be dearly missed by his sons-in-law, Niren and Ram, and only grandson, Jariah, and a host of family and friends, both near and far. Krubi, we are heartbroken and devastated by your passing. Your simplicity, your sincerity, and a gentle soul will be surely missed by all of us. Always smiling, never a harsh word. Go well, our dear loved one. Let me share with you, if I may. This is especially to the children. Miss me, but let me go. When I come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in gloom-filled rooms. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not for too long. And now, with my head bowed low, remember the love that we once shared. Miss me, but let me go. This is a journey that we must take, and each must go alone. It's all a step in the Master's plan, a step on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick at heart, go to the friends we know and bury your sorrows in doing good deeds. Miss me, but let me go. I thank you.
Chairman, you know the quotation you shared, the Psalms with Krubi, and it reminds me of the very last conversation I had with her just over a week ago, and she said she never failed to show a gratitude, a warmth, and despite being so sick, that smile. And I think this is something that I'll always cherish for the rest of my life, is that smile that Krubi shares, and with those glistening eyes as well. So she's been, one of the things she's also said to me, which was so warm and so fondly, you are not my sister-in-law, but my sister, and thank you very much. Thank you, Krubi, for being there for us and being one of the sisters to us as well. Thank you. I'll now hand you over to the corridor again for a few Devaram hymns, and we'll have the next speaker thereafter.
Pasina Uncle Stephen, and the Naidoo family, we miss you today, we want to start off by saying that we feel fortunate beyond measure to have had a sister-in-law like Krubi. When we received a text message after missing a phone call from Devonay to say that Krubi wanted to talk to us, we were taken aback and were full of nervousness and apprehension as to how we were going to give comfort, and also what we were going to say to her. This was on the Wednesday morning a week before Krubi could leave us. By the afternoon, we had our heads still buzzing which way the conversation was going to go. By then it became evident that her fight had been extremely exhausting and the pain was too much to continue this battle. Even though we were mindful of the severity of her illness that plagued her for the past few years, and despite our awareness of the pain she endured, our hopes and prayers for some miracle to manifest itself to nurse her back to good health never waned. It was heart-wrenching to choose between encouraging her to persevere her fight or let her succumb to the inevitable. Prem did confess that it was one of the hardest moments of her life to summon the courage to have one of the most difficult conversations with a person who had gone through so much and had risen to such great heights in our eyes. But Krubi's words were so profound and came straight from her heart, which made us realize how brave she was first, to first think of calling us, and secondly, for her to say goodbye amidst all the pain and suffering. But out of all this came admiration and inspiration as to how strong she had grown in her time of great hardship and adversity. In her fight for survival, filled us with awe. For a person who is still grieving the loss of her husband and being overwhelmed with pain and knowing full well that her 3 lovely children would be orphans anytime soon, left us dumbfounded and wondering how much more does she have to take. Needless to say, and we are very sure of this, is that the family members who received a similar call or message like this felt the same. There are other qualities about Krubi that we would like to share with you. She loved people, her immediate family and beyond. With utmost respect for her family, she was a model wife to Siva. She stopped at nothing to please him, standing up for him through thick and thin, caring for him, nursing him during his illness and spoiling him with whatever he needed without ever complaining throughout their marriage. She raised her 3 beautiful children, Samay, Santi, and Devonay, in the same way, with utter love and dedication. And when the girls married, the sons and Mawashis in the same way. A regular scene whenever they were served their meals, not only did she meticulously prepare each meal, but dished out whenever they wanted it directly into their plates. Something that's hard to see in modern homes. Krubi did not want them to lift a finger, and her comments were always, "It's okay, I will do it for them." This love that she showered beyond her family to anyone who visited. Our 3 children have very fond memories of Krubi, of her very warm, welcoming, and maternal smile, and her affectionate way of addressing them as dolls, which elevated their feelings of being even more extra special, even when their partners were with them, and made them feel at home. A home where they spent a lot of their childhood. To add to this, the usual comments were, "Tell me what you would like to eat. I will cook that for you, just tell me." Not only did she do justice to the sumptuous meal, but she also made sure that she made all our special dishes that everyone delighted in. Another great example that brings Krubi's unassuming, compassionate, and caring nature to the fore was clearly demonstrated when she looked after her mother-in-law, Ma as we called her, with tender love and care. When Ma became gravely ill, we thanked her for great work, and her response was, "Nobody needs to thank me. Without Ma, I would not have had Siva." To sum up what Krubi is to our family, her qualities are reminiscent of the saying by Peter Marshall, an American pastor who said, when we long for life without difficulties, remind us that oaks grow strong in contrary winds and diamonds are made under pressure. Krubi nurtured that oak and became a diamond for her 3 wonderful children, Samay, Santi, and Devonay. Her legacy will live on in them as Krubi ensured that they became caring and respectful of others, no matter what the situation or circumstance was. There are a few people we would like to thank. Unfortunately, the tyranny of distance prevented us from providing the kind of support Ruby and the children so desperately needed. Thanks to Danny and Nancy for standing by the family whenever they were in need on our behalf. Both of them have provided guardianship for the children in a way that is absolutely commendable. To both Nancy and Danny, be strong, be brave, and may God bless you with the resilience and strength to continue on your journey of being supportive to the family. Ruby, go in peace to join your other loves of earth. May the good Lord guide you to this destination. You will be seriously missed when we visit. It's going to be very difficult to fill that void that you leave behind. Thank you for your love and your treasured memories. Finally, our condolences to Samay, Santi, Devane, Niran, Ron, and the rest of the family. We pray that God gives you the strength to bear this immense loss. From Prem, Bala, Manolan, Arlen, and Marie in Melbourne, Australia. Then a message from Auntie Shalini in New Zealand. May the love that surrounds you bring comfort and peace to you and your family. Please accept our condolences on the passing on of our dear Ruby. It is an honor to have known and loved such a warm and wonderful person. We will truly miss her. Please know that we are praying for your peace and comfort. When we lose someone we love, we gain an angel. From the Pekins, the Gavenders, and the Chatagans. And from Uncle Rabin in New Zealand, it is with deep sadness that we say goodbye to you, Krubi. We will always remember you for your warmth in welcoming us into your home and preparing the most delicious meals. We admired you for your devotion to Siva and the kids, and of recent a grandchild. Although you have been called to rest early, we know that you are pain-free, always remembered by your family in New Zealand. I also have a message from my family. As we gather today with heavy hearts, one cannot help but wonder, how can life be so cruel? To lose Siva 6 months ago and today to bid a fond farewell to the love of his life, Krubi. We seek comfort in the fact that their legacy lives on in 3 beautiful and warm children, Sumay, Santiran, and Devane. The 3 of you have had a tough lesson in life and have carried yourselves in a form worthy of note. For the persevering care and love shown to Mum throughout the years, especially in the last year. We are certain that everyone that has come today has known Krubi either by relation, work, family, or friend. It would be unanimous that Krubi was a warm, unassuming, hospitable individual who loved cooking and baking and was always protective of Siva, her children, and her family. Krubi continued to maintain the bustle of activity that the Naidoo home in Gandhinagar came to be known for. She always took pride in her dressing and made sure food was always freshly prepared and eaten hot. Always checking on the family and guests, and sometimes the last to eat after making sure everyone had their fill. Her constant expression of love has carried us through, and both Kirob and I were always given a taste of home when we visited. Gandhinagar was always a good stop, as the aromas for cooking or baking made us rush in and wait to be offered. She knew our key favorites, and when we went to Gandhinagar, the best breakfasts were available with bacon and sausages. From my mom and dad, dearest Samay and Iran, Santiran, Devane, and Ron, Aladotraya. We are so very sorry that you had to go through such tough years. May Lord Siva guide you and carry you through in his strong arms always. We know it is extremely difficult to lose a parent, much less to lose both in 6 months. We take comfort that both mom and dad have left you with strong values and unbounding love that will be your moral compass here on. Their wish for you would be to continue to uphold their good names in your lives and to always stay strong, to stay together and draw strength from each other. Mom and Dad have left you all with a legacy of love, appreciation for life, and strong values. Today, this baton is handed to you as you continue to honor them. I've also been asked by the family to read a short message on behalf of them. Dear family and friends, we gather here today with a heavy heart as we bid farewell to our loving mother. In this sacred moment where time seems to stand still, we find ourselves endeavoring to encapsulate the essence of a woman who was not just the anchor of our family, but a beacon of love, grace, and resilience. Mom, you have always been a living embodiment of love, whose presence was always comforting. Your love nurtured dreams, healed wounds, and encouraged one to reach for the stars with both feet, firmly grounded in kindness and humility. In moments of joy and sorrow, you stood as a pillar of strength. You always wore your battles like badges of honor, showcasing your strength, and always had a spirit that refused to bow down in the face of adversity. You always had the remarkable ability to find light in the darkest corners, and this was evident in the way you fought against your illness. There are many memories that we hold dear to our heart, like hearing you sing a song in the kitchen, or enjoying a delicious home-cooked meal. You always spread so much of positivity, love, and happiness wherever you went. The morals and the values you have instilled in us will continue to shine bright. We will always cherish all true, beautiful memories and moments that we shared together. Rest well with Daddy. We will always miss your beautiful smile and the laughs we shared. Thank you and Dad for giving us the most beautiful life. We will always love and miss you. Love Samay, Santi, Devnay, Niran, and Ron.
Thank you, Kamana. As Kamana says, I'd like to just repeat some of the things she said. Krubi was an absolutely devoted wife and mother, loyal, right to the end. She took care not only of the children of Siva, but our late mom as well. And whenever any guest went there, Gandhinagar was always a warm place to go, a place to pop in, even unexpectedly, and by saying, I've got this, have it, I've just made this. And Krubi had the skill, the amazing culinary skills, that she could turn the simplest of meals into a gourmet meal. And I think a lot of it added was her personality, that aura that she brought into the house, the light she brought into the house, which will be certainly missed. She's left behind 3 beautiful children and a message to the children just before she passed away. I do not regret spoiling you and doing everything for you. We used to get very angry because she spoiled the children tremendously. But in hindsight, I'm glad she did it, because in this short life, she had the opportunity to spoil her children. She took care of Siva right to the end as well, even spoiling him as well. And whilst we are very sad to see Krubi go, I was saying one person is probably giggling and dancing and smiling in heaven, is Siva, waiting for her to come. Because I couldn't really imagine both of them being apart. That's how close they were to each other. So with the children, you know what mom has told you, what dad has told you, the values that were instilled in you will continue in the same light. And I'm confident you'll have had that foundation and it will continue. So I just want to say that those few words from my side, you know, this is the memories we share of Krubi. and of home. This was a family home, and it was a home for us to go to at any time that we felt comfortable to pop in, very often unannounced as well, and we were always welcomed with open arms as well. With those few words, I'd like to hand you back to the Carigam. We've got about half an hour left, or maybe even less than that. So they will continue before we have the vote of thanks. Thank you.
வரமே மதியார்க்கும் மதிப்பவர்க்கும் மடிகோடோர்க்கும் மடியே நல்லார்க்கும் பொல்லார்க்கும் நாடு நீட நடவே நடகல்லோர்க்கும் சுடகல்லோர்க்கும் நடுக்கோடோர்க்கும் நல்லமே எல்லாருக்கும் பொதுவல் நாடு நாடுகின்ற சிவமே என்னரே யான் புகழும் இசையும் ஆனந்தருளே கல்லார்க்கும் கற்றவர்க்கும் கலிப்பரோளும் கலிப்பே காணார்க்கும் கண்டவர்க்கும் கண்ணாலிக்கும் கண்ணே மாயம் மீது மண்டாவது தின்றாம் போனது பிறவி தரல் கசினோ செய்த பரிதான் தாடாதாரும் செய்வெந்தாரும் கண்டான் மலரோனாம் இனேயுடன் நின்றாய் திரு கேதாரண்ய நீரே நாவன் மிசையாதே என்னோரோ தவஞான சம்பந்த யாவ சிவ அடியாரோ அடியாரி தொண்டன் தேவன் திரு கேதாரத்தை தோழனோரை செய்த பாவன் தாமர் வல்லாய் பாரே யோகே திருபாரே சிவாய வாழ்கே நாதென்றாழ்க இணை பொருளும் நெஞ்சம் நீதாழ்வாழ்க போகதியானே குருமானி தென்றாழ்க ஆகமன் ஆயனன் ஆதி பண்டாள் வாழ்க ஏனானே என் இருவனாடி வாழ்க வேகன் வேடு தாண்ட வேதனாடி வெல்க பெரும்பாலும் திண்ணதைவன் ஒருதாரும் செய்யோதன் பூங்காடுகள் வெல்க அல்ல போர உடமை கற்றவை கெவல்லானே கல்லீருனை நாற்றம் பைநாடு நாதனே தல்லையும் பூச்சானே தென்பாடி நாதனே அல்ல பிறவி அருப்பானையோ நின்றோ சொல்ல குவாடியானே சொல்லி தீரோபாடிதி சொல்லிய பாத்தன் பொருளுங்கு சொல்லுவார் செல்வ சிவ புறத்தல் உள்ளா சிவனாடிதி அல்லோரும் ஏனே பாடிந்து பாடிந்து சிற்றம்பலம் அதியம் மந்தமும் இல்லாமரு பெரும் சோதியான் பாடு கேற்றலும் பகரங்கன் மாதேவன் வாரோடியோ வன் செவியோ நின் செவிதான் மாதவன் வாக்கரங்கள்
Krishnaveni Naidoo to come and move the vote of thanks, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, good afternoon, vanakkam, namaskar, namaste. We are born out of this universe, and no matter what, we'll have to get back there, even if it means one atom at a time. If we sit still and be calm, we will definitely rejoice in the knowledge of understanding who we are. Because that's what makes us what we are. And so I'm deeply honored this afternoon to present to you the vote of thanks. It's a divine piece of work. It's an attitude of hospitality. Deeply honored because it is a vote of thanks for someone that I spoke to on the 6th of January this year. And I spoke to the children almost a week ago, on Monday actually, to all three of the children. And at that stage, on the 6th of January, I realized Krubi actually needed palliative care. But the strong person and the personality that she was, she pulled through many years, through tough times, trials and tribulations, because of the content of a character. And the content of the character that you heard about a person was all that you heard this afternoon. And truly, Krubi was that personality. Now the family wants to wish everyone, every single one of you, for all the years, more especially in the trying times of recent, for all the kind of support that you've offered. We appreciate the sacrifice, especially those that cannot be here present. If you are with us virtually, we appreciate the time and effort and the sacrifice that you've made to be linked with us. We understand your emotions and your feelings right now, and we appreciate that. The family appreciates that. Thank you very much. Now, there's too many people for me to mention by name. And if I mention those few, it's not out of preference. It's just because I've had a personal contact with a few of them, and I've been offered this response from the people, the messages that I've received, and I was asked to convey our sense of appreciation. Firstly, we want to thank God Almighty for blessing us with such wonderful weather. You know that in the past few days we had searing heat, unbearable weather. But today, we have at least been blessed with that little bit of wonderful weather. And so we want to take this opportunity to thank God Almighty for blessing us with this wonderful weather. Krubi was, as you heard already, a gentle giant, larger than life. She lived her life to the fullest. I can bear testimony to that. And so, on behalf of Krubi and the family, we want to pay tribute to especially those that stood the test of time with Krubi in the last few hours and days. Firstly, the family doctor, Dr. Colin, and Dr. Sudeshan Governor, medical practitioners from Tonga, who stood by the family more than medical support, including emotional and psychosocial support. We appreciate that from the medical practitioners. We also want to say thank you, convey our gratitude to the oncologist, medical practitioners who attended to Krubi, which included the staff of Intervening Hospital recently, the various religious formations for the spiritual guidance and the emotional support. This includes the Saiva Paripata Karigam, Tonga branch, for always being there. Mr. Revan Pillai from the Breakage Temple, sir, for conducting the final rites, and don't know whether it is Kili or Subhashni or Carnegie, for rendering the Devar rendition at home in Tonga. The nurse revival who attended to Krubi at home in the last few days. We want to thank also our program director, from whom I've got my final instruction before I get to the podium here. We want to also pay tribute to Mr. Victor Chellan, as well, a colleague of mine, for the wonderful tribute, sir. Thank you very much. Krishnaveni Naidoo, Kamana, for reading out all the well wishes and contributions made by all the families and friends from especially overseas. To Auntie Saras, as frail as she is, from Cape Town, she called me yesterday and conveyed her well wishes. Mr. Colin Naidoo, ex-principal of Mitchell School, who knows the family, Sankiran, very well. He phoned me and asked me to convey well wishes to the family. We've got also Judge Soma Naidoo, who phoned me and asked me to convey the best wishes to the family. Mr. L.B. Maharaj Sankiran, ex-principal of Victoria Primary School, he asked me to convey his personal wishes to the family. Then we had wishes from Mr. Manohar Naidoo, family relative from Kerala, Aligasan Naidoo from Johannesburg, Aligasan and his family, Srinivasan from PE. There are many, many friends and relatives who brought in food and drinks. Even if you came with nothing, you've come with plenty. That's the emotional and psychosocial support the family needed. Thank you very much for that. Financial contributions that were made, floral tributes, comforting words, all these when the family needed it the most. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, thank you for just being there, for just being with the family. That alone is enough. If I have omitted anyone, it was not intentional. Please accept this as an unintentional issue from my side, and be part of the delegation of the well wishes. Now, to Santi and Kamana and Donovan, Ron and Samay, to the immediate Danny, Amsi, today is the first day for the rest of your life. The baton has been passed on. You know the content of the character of Krubi. Take the baton and move forward. And Krubi, we meet to part, and we part to meet. And until we meet again, so long, my dear sister. God be with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Logan. Whilst Mr. Raven Pillai is going to be getting ready, if there's any persons that would like to come and view our beloved, please come forward. Could I ask the family, the immediate family, to come and pay their respects in the meantime around our beloved? And our Karagam will continue in the meantime.
Thank you. Namah Shivaya. வாட்டியை செம்போன் மேனி வள்ளல நம சிவாயா 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 உமை ஒரு பாகம் வைத்து ஒம்பர்கள் தம்பீரானே அமேகரே மணிய மோட்டு அண்ணல நம சிவாயா அண்ணல நம சிவாயா அண்ணல நம சிவாயா அண்ணல நம சிவாயா அண்ணல நம சிவாயா.
Maybe all rise, please, because the God will be right here.
முத்தினரி அறியாதே மூத்தரது முயல்வேனே மத்தினரி அறிவித்தோ கரைவினைகள் பாருவனா சத்தமலம் அறிவித்தோ சிவமாகி என்னையாண்ட அந்தனேகு அருளியவாய் ஆட்பெருவாய் ராட்சோவே செம்மை நலம் அறியாதே சிடரோடு திரிவேனே உம்மை மலம் அறிவித்தோ முதலாயே முதல்வன்றாய் நம்மையம்மோ பொருளாகி நான் சிவிகே ஏற்றுவித்தேன் அம்மையனேற்கு அருளியவாய் ஆட்பெருவாய் ராட்சோவே அம்மையனேற்கு அருளியவாய் ஆட்பெருவாய் ராட்சோவே அம்மையனேற்கு அருளியவாய் ஆட்பெருவாய் ராட்சோவே. கோவிந்தா 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 கோவிந்தா.
Nandri to everyone for coming here. The last rites will be done at the back, and it's only the immediate family will be allowed at the back. But may I urge you, there's some refreshments being served towards the back. Please partake of, at the gut. We've got refreshments being served. I want to, on behalf of the family, would like to thank all of you